Hey guys, Jim Gray here. So I've had some people hit me up and they said they couldn't afford to get the more expensive autoresponders like Aweber, Get Response, all that kind of stuff. Power lead system, that's like 50 some dollars if you get into it. So there's another solution like Lead Lightning, $6, but you don't really have control over your list or anything with it. So sometimes people, they're all sharing the same page and everything. So I have a solution that can help people get started pretty inexpensively. It's only like $10 to get started, and actually you can actually sign up with a free trial. So and then it's $9.97 a month, and you can start building your list with $9.97 a month. Now that's really inexpensive, and the quality of the autoresponder is really good. So I mean, what the person's getting or what you're getting is a high quality autoresponder. It also has other features too, so that it's more than an autoresponder. You can build your blog with that system. Also, your own blog. You can have your own domain, your own website. You can host your own videos. So if you don't want to post on YouTube, so you have videos you just want to not compete with other people with on YouTube, you can put your own videos there. It also has video conference software and did a few other things. So it even has capture pages, but they're not that good. But I'm going to show you how to make some capture pages for free using the same software. So let's get started. You're going to need to download Composer. So you'd have to go to composer.net. This is how you spell Composer, Kompozer.net. And what's going to happen is you're gonna get the language that you need, but I'm gonna get English and download for Windows. So I downloaded with the Windows installer, not so it installs on the Windows. Also, it has the OS X Mac version. That's why I like this because even Mac users can use this also. So the Mac users would download here, and if you're on Linux and you're really on a tight budget or you just like Linux, you can get the Linux version. So that's why this is so cool. What is Composer? Composer is actually a website HTML editor. It's how you edit websites. Now, don't get too nervous. Now, it's not going to be too much. You're not going to have to learn, become too technical with this. It's just going to be make a few modifications and then save it, and that's it. So, but once you start seeing how it works, you'll be able to start being more creative. Who knows? You may turn into like a webmaster or something. But we're not going to have to. You don't have to worry about that yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a Weebly site, a Weebly site. So I'm going to log into Weebly and let's see what was my login with Facebook. All right, so we're in Weebly now, and then the other program that I want to talk to you about. This is $9.97 a month. It is called GVO, and what does GVO give you? I'll show you when we get inside. GVO is a little brother to Pure Leverage, which a lot of people have probably seen before, and they've used it, or it was really really popular a few years back. But it still has autoresponders. Now, when you sign up with GVO, you get autoresponders, you get a blogger builder. This is going to show you how to build your blog. I'm not going to go through that now. When you log in here, I don't have to show you this stuff because they already have a lot of tutorials built in on how to get you started right away. So you're going to have your autoresponders, your easy video producer. You're going to even have a conference room where you can invite like I think 5 people. And when you're just regular GVO for $9.97, you can have a 5-person conference. But you can record it and then you can post it as a video on YouTube, and it gives you like seniority status or whatever you want to say, like where you're kind of like a person of authority that has great knowledge of how to do things on the web to make money. So there's a better word for it, but I just can't think of it right now. Sorry about that. Anyway, you're gonna have a CPA analyzer. You can upgrade your autoresponder. They have the prospecting system. So let's show you what it looks like on the prospecting system. if you go here, you have capture pages that are just for, getting GVO or host and profit signups. For each person that signs up under you it gives you $5, but you also make a percentage on what they make too. I think you get 50% or whatever they make. So if you had like 20 people and they made like $1,000 together, you'd make 500 off all of them too, plus whatever you made. So you can make a lot of money with this. And they have ad copy. They also have their academy, which teaches you how to market, and they have their traffic co-op. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the autoresponder part. And if you don't want to use GVO and you have, say you already have Aweber, or say you have one of those other programs, you can do that. You can do the same thing with them, but if you don't have a place to host your pages, then this will work for you with Weebly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to we're going to select a campaign, and I'm going to select one I call Live the Life of Your Dreams. And we're going to go to Forms. All right. And now we're going to do Form Wizard. Like forms I've previously created from Create Form here, they show up here in the the forms list. When I create a form, this forms list is what you see right here. You will see these down here. These are generic forms. The form wizard, when I create a form here, it doesn't save it, so it's an individual form every time I create one. But we're going to go to Form Wizard. Now this is I'm not going to tell you how to create all your autoresponder follow-ups and all that kind of stuff. This is just for once you've created whatever you're going to advertise, then you would pick the campaign that you already that you already created, and you're already going to have your messages already set up and everything like that. I'm not going to go over how to do all that stuff in this tutorial. So we're here now at Form Wizard. We're going to select one other thing I want to show you is this is a plugin for WordPress called Thrive. So this is one of the templates they made that they have. If you have Thrive and you have WordPress, you can just one click and you already have this website and you edit it. It's really easy to use, but you have to have your website all set up, and you have to have your WordPress set up, and you have to buy Thrive, which could be like I think $200 or something like that to get started with. I forgot what the price is, but it's kind of high to get started with. So if it was less expensive, you'd probably see more people using it, but so it costs a lot more. So we're going to build a page similar to this, and I'm going to show you how to do it with just for $10 a month, $9.97, and using Weebly, and we're going to use Composer, and we're going to use GVO. All right, so we're going to go to GVO. Here's our form. See how it's green and white already? You can't really do much in GVO. It's limited. It's only $9.97. So they give you these forms and these templates that you can use, but you kind of, you just use them, you're supposed to use them the way they are. So you have generic forms, which are these. Then you have business forms, and these are kind of, to me they look a little old-fashioned and dated. So you have your health forms. Like you could pop this on a page, and then that's all you have to do is just click this and fill out a few things, and and if you're going to be getting doing this kind of stuff, massaging or meditating, or then you could use these forms. You can also use these forms right here, like you could put them in your blog on the side of how it goes on the wall over here. I forget what it's called, but anyway, it's I can't think of the name. But you could just pop these in, and they already look good, and these are good for that kind of stuff, I would say. So you have health and fitness, you have real estate. If you're selling real estate, you can pop one of these forms and on your page, wherever you want to put it and stuff, and you can do that. You have your opportunity ones, people holding money and stuff like that. So what we're going to use one of these forms. And the reason I wish they had a way to customize the colors and stuff here, but you know, we have to do that with Composer. That's why I have Composer. It's a free Composer is free. So like I said, it's free for Mac, for Windows, and for Linux users. So we're going to select this one, which looks a lot like this right here. So we're going to select this one. Okay, now we're going to choose our campaign, which I'm choosing Live the Life of Your Dreams. And then you're going to say your thank you page. We're going to use a custom URL. We're going to send them to whatever your page is that you think you want people to go to after they opt in. You're going to select that link. It's going to be your personal link. I'm putting my Online Sales Pro, one of my pages for that, because I use Online Sales Pro because it's faster and quicker. I can just use it right away. But we're not using that now because that costs a little more money. And we're going to go, this is for people who can't, you know, who want to get started in making money. Then they can work their way up to the other stuff like, you know, Online Sales Pro and other products like that. And then if the person's already subscribed, we're going to put another, like, sometimes what I do is I put the page for the first subscription when they first subscribe in, opt in, they go to this page, and I put a second page for, you know, a different one, video page. If they come back again and they want to go through again, it'll send them to a different page so that they can get, like, you know, something different, and they don't see the same thing over again. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to uncheck double opt-in, because double opt-in, what happens is it makes the person have to check their email first and then click a link and then they get in your list. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They go, oh, forget all this. I don't feel like it. Even though they are interested in what you're doing, they may not feel like they want to go through the hassle of checking emails and clicking and all that stuff and checking spam folders or whatever happens, you know. So we're going to uncheck that so that they just go straight into your list. Now we're also going to do submit text. Our submit text, we're going to change that. I'm going to put watch video now, because the page after this is going to have a video. So I'm just going to put that. So that's it's going to say that on this button right here. When they click it, it's going to say watch video now. Now on this one it says get instant access, but this is for some, I don't know what they're promoting, or it's like a generic. You have to edit this stuff once you add it to your page or you create the page. So, but I want to do this now so I don't have to do it in Composer. If I do this here, it's one less step I have to worry about in Composer. Now we're going to say create, and it is creating. So, okay. All right. So don't be nervous now. This is called HTML. This is This is the program HTML that makes the button look like we just saw it. So we're going to need to take all of this by saying select all, right click, and we should be able to say select all. All right, right click. All right, we're going to highlight it, right click, copy. So when you select all, it's Control A or Command A, I believe, on a Mac. So we're going to say copy. But now there's one thing I want to show you. If our button's not as wide as this button here, so what I would like to do is before we take the code over, we can go right here, right in the top. It says form. Right here it says max width 400. It's right. If you see doc type and all that, you just go down a little bit, and you're going to see 400 right here. I'm going to change that to 500. Now I should be able to change that. Yeah. Fine. Okay, we can't change it right now, but what I'm sorry, we'll change it later. All right, so we're gonna highlight everything. I thought I changed it before I did this, but anyway, we're gonna highlight everything by selecting Control A, or if you right click and you can say select all, Then you're going to right click and say copy. We're going to take this down to Composer. Here's a brand new Composer page. So in Composer, you have normal at the bottom, HTML tags, source, and preview. We're going to go to source, and we're going to see that when Composer starts, this is a blank HTML page, but it still has the code there. It hasn't started, you haven't started adding anything yet, but this is just the default code that's in a page. So what we're going to do is select it all by highlighting it all, or Control A, and we're going to hit the delete button, or we're going to go here and say delete. See how that select all on this menu, but it didn't have it on the other one. But we're going to say delete, and then we're going to right click and paste our code in. And once again, the code came from here, from our form wizard. Now don't get rid of this page until you're finished, because this is going to go away after you're done with this form. It won't save it in the forms list like the ones when we create one, it saves it, but when we use the form wizard, it doesn't save the form, unfortunately. So now we're going to go down to Composer, and we're going to go to normal. See how we have the button here? Okay, we're going to preview it. This is how it looks right here. Now when you're in the preview mode, you can make changes to the stuff, things like right here. But we're gonna do this. Watch the video to see how. Okay, so we're doing this right here. What we're doing is we're making our page. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna click Enter to make a little room for ourselves, and then we're gonna hit the up button, the up arrow, one time, so that we're right above it, and we're gonna hit Enter one more time, and now we're gonna go up. So that there's a space between the cursor right here and this line of text right here. So we want to be up here. What we're going to do is we're going to put our heading there. So what I'm going to do is type in discover how a 51-year, tell your story or whatever you think you'd like to type for your business, and whatever you think your line's going to be. You have to decide that. Old Army veteran is paying off 90K debt quickly. All right, so I put this down. Discover how a 51-year-old Army vet is paying off 90K of debt quickly. Okay, so now if you go over to normal down here, you're gonna see the little red boxes around your text. So what happens is I'm gonna highlight Discover, and we're gonna go over here to this black square. It says choose color for text. I'm going to choose red. So now we have a red button. Our letter is red right here. So now I'm going to go. I'm going to say paying off 90K of debt, and I'll make that red also. Now I'm not an expert at making things red and all that kind of stuff, but I think that'll look. We'll see how it looks, and then we just play it by eye. So now that we have that highlighted in red and black, I could put an explanation mark there also, but I'll leave it. I won't put one there. So now we're going to change the size of the text by highlighting it. So it's all highlighted. We're going to press this larger font size like this. Okay. somehow this guy didn't want to get bigger. So we're just highlighting just that one. And now it's the same size as the rest. Okay. And then for this right here, what I'm going to do is make this, we'll make it red for now. Okay. All right. And then another thing we're going to do is, you know what? I might make this a little bit bigger. Let's see how this looks here. Yeah, see how this is a little bit bigger? So what we can do is make it a little bit larger by doing that. Okay. So now it looks crazy looking because it's all in this little box and everything like that. So next thing we're going to do is go right here and just click on this box here. We'll double click it. So it's like highlighted. It looks like it's highlighted. When this box pops up, we're going to say cancel, and you're going to see the color of the box here. So with a button, we're going to change that color to red. And you can choose whatever color you like, but you know, we make the text red here match the button so that everything matches. Okay, so now it's red. See how that is? And we can change this text to black or whatever color you like. But I'm going to leave it white for now. So that's that. And now we're going to go over to source. And we're going to go to the top. And we're going to go down a few to about line 16. It says max width. Wherever you see that line at max width, you know, close to the top, we can change it to whatever size you like. I'm going to change it to 500 because I want to see a bigger box. Okay, see how it's wider now? All right, so that's all we need to change. And if you want to save this, you can. You can just say save as, and then you can put in your documents like form 0, or you could say like form 0. I'll just leave it as form 0. Oh, 01. I'll make it form 02 now because I already have a form 01 here. So I'll say form 02. And I might even remind myself demo, or, you know, demo opt-in box. All right. So now we have this saved, and we're going to go to the source. We're going to select all, right click, select all, copy. Okay. Now we're going to keep that copied. We're going to go over to Weebly, and we're going to make a brand new page. All right, so close. All right, we're in Weebly now. We like I say, we just logged in, and we have our sites here. We're going to say create new site. Now, one of the sites I really like is I have to find it. Business. Okay, this barbershop site right here. All right, let's see. For some reason, this one looks different than another site I have. The other site is it looks more like a splash page. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna choose this one right here, this Gentleman's Barbershop, for now, and we're gonna say start editing. Now we're gonna have to name it, so I'll just name it like Jim's Test Demo, and then say continue. Like if you wanted to register a domain or use your own domain already, you can select these and it'll tell you how to set it up. You're going to say continue. Okay. So now we're going to go to pages, home, and header type. We're going to say hide from navigation, which is right behind. It's going to remove it from here. It's going to see how it's right here. We're going to remove it. And we're going to say a splash page. All right. So now see how it's, you know, it made it more of a single page now. Now I'm not sure. I thought the first time I used this, it was just a regular page. So what I want to do is let's get rid of. We're going to go back, And we're going to delete services, delete, about, we're going to delete it, delete, updates, delete, contacts, delete. Okay, so now we're back at pages, and oh, I made a mistake. We're going to go back to edit site. Sorry about that. Right here we can say edit image, and we're going to go, we'll say change image, and here are all the backgrounds we can use here. Volleyball, a lady sitting in the corner, or whatever that event is where they're using those curtain type things. Sorry, I don't know the name, but let's say something like the lady meditating here, or we can do something cool like if you want to have like the Eiffel Tower or a location or something to show you're like that you're traveling, or cool backgrounds like these type of backgrounds like the wooden backgrounds and things like that. Let's see. I know there's some good ones. All right. I'm just gonna pick something just to pick it. Show a person working or something like they're on their computer, or um, this is a good one too. All right. We'll just pick like some kind of beach or something. Okay. So, and also the other thing is we're gonna want to usually like we'll get something that kind of matches our that's gonna match our opt-in box, which is where is that at? Which is right here. But just for right now, we're gonna just say, you know what? We'll get something that's like has more of a darker color to it or something. Or let's see what this has. Yeah, it has like ocean and stuff like that. So let's just do something like that, similar. Let's try something like this one. Now that's centered. Uh, we'll do this one. All right. So now we're going to do that. All right. So we have to save it. We're going to say save to only this page. I don't know if you have other pages, so you may not want to affect those pages by changing it. All right. And now what we're going to do is go to pages, themes, change theme. Now, for some reason, when I pick this one now, it looks different than it did a little while ago. Oh, preview theme. Let's see what it's going to look like. Okay. Cancel. Back to gallery. I don't know how to find the page I had earlier. Every time I go here, it seems like it looks a little different. So let's go online store. Portfolio. We'll find it. But I'm glad this is happening because now you can see like it'll help you like select the proper page too, because if you have this problem, you'll see how we went through it now. So there is, okay. So I think I clicked on this page for some reason and it showed me, yeah, see, it's something wrong. Like this doesn't even show this right here. So we're going to choose this one. And now it just has a few things here. The reason I selected this one is because we can easily get rid of this stuff here. Like, now why is it doing that? Okay. All right, we're going to delete that. You're going to go over to the corner where the little X is and click, say delete. We're going to go here and delete. All right, let's move me out of the way. Delete. We're going to go here and get rid of all of this. And now you look like you have a splash page. See how there's nothing, there's no scrolling or anything. We just have a straight page, which I guess I should have done this first because now we need to change the background again. But let's do this. We're going to go here and say embed code. We're going to drag it to the center there. And see how it has the click to set HTML. We're clicking it. The HTML is already highlighted right here. We're just going to paste ours in, or you can either delete it first and then we can paste ours in. And it would say edit custom HTML. That's this window here, just in case it pops up and you're not sure what to do. You're going to click edit custom HTML and paste it into the HTML window here. And then when you're done, now we have our capture opt-in form is right here, and it seems like it's pretty well lined up and everything. Now, if this may not be perfect, but it's better for the price we're paying. You can play around with this and get it the way you like it, and you only have to make 1 or 2 pages, and you just start promoting your product. Once you do this, you're in business. So if you practice a little bit, you'll get good at this. And who knows? I mean, when you start getting to the higher end capture pages, a lot of them will be easier to do because you just pop your code in and that's it, and you're done. You just type a few things. But this is pretty because you won't need to go here to Composer, and then you won't need to be using Weebly, and then you won't need to be, you just grab the GVO form. You just grab this right here and go straight to your to your higher end system, and you can usually paste it in. So anyway, this is how it looks. This is the one that's from Thrive, and then here's how ours looks. We can always make it wider if we wanted to. We can just go to the top just like before, and you're going to go down. See where it says 500? Now we might change it to 550. We changed it from 400 to 500, but we can change it to 550 because it's just max width is the only thing you want to change. We're only changing a few things here now. And let's see how it looks. And it's a little wider. So it all depends on how wide you want it, And if you wanted a black one, then we do have black ones that are in GVO. Okay, we already have our form. So if you want black, I don't know how to change the green in here. I know how to change the green letter in the button, but I'm not sure how to get rid of that green. So if you wanted to play around with it and figure it out, that's fine. It's it's your time. So go ahead. I like this one also. What I do is I save the code. I get rid of the blue background. I get rid of this, and then we have a black, nice wide, wide button, wide field opt-in box. It's a nice looking one. This is nice looking, but you could probably change that, like stick your picture in there or something like that, or stick something that looks cooler in there, and then you could use that one. These are not bad. This one's pretty small and slim. Excuse me, except for the colors. I just don't like the colors. That's the problem. I wish they had an editor here where you could you click this and change the colors, and then you don't need to go through all this, and it'd be almost like the real deal. So anyway, this is where you would find these opt-in boxes or forms. This is another nice one right here. You just get that, grab it, change the color of the button, put some text above, and you have a nice, also have another one that's similar to this. Here's another one. So they do have some nice ones here, and the way that I'm showing you to customize them can really, help you out a lot. So let's see, we have it here. What we would do now is, since this is built, we would say publish, so you don't lose anything. And then if this is available, we would say continue. And now we're publishing it. And yeah, they're going to ask you to buy a, .com, but you don't want to buy that. So you would say, if you continue, they're going to try to sell you that. So you can go to our site here by clicking this link here. You can also share our site too on these different social medias platforms. So let's see what it looks like. Oh, and we're going to go back and edit this. I don't want to use the barbershop, but let's see how the site looks. If I put in Jim Gray and then put my email address in, let's see what it looks like. Does it go to the, yeah, it goes right to my online sales pro.
On my golf course.
So this is pretty easy. Um, it's not hard to use Weebly, and it has lots of little features. You can put videos in and all that kind of stuff and everything. But let me show you this while we're on the video. If you want to change the background, you would just say page theme. Actually, I think we have to go to the bottom of it. I think. Let's see. Go build. Go to the bottom. When you click the bottom, it's going to say edit background. So now we're going to replace it. Now you can go select your own background. Now here's what you could do. If you feel like you don't like these backgrounds, you would go to Google and whatever you want to type in, just say like mansion. Then you would do that. Go to images. And I don't know how legal it is, but you find a mansion you like or whatever. Say this one right here. You make sure that it's 1900 by 1000. So, I mean, you kind of want it to be 1080p or something like that. Let's try this one. Nope, it's only 500 by 344. So you want to get something that's, yeah, let's just use this one for now. So you can right click it, or you can say view image. Right click, save image. And you're going to save, I'm saving this to my desktop for now, but you can save it to wherever you like, where you know you're going to remember where it's from. And now you're going to go to Weebly and say upload from computer, desktop. Here's the picture. Open. And look at that. Now it's uploaded. And you could say save. And now you have a nice looking capture page. So, but you guys can see the power of this. You just go to the bottom and it should show it. Let's see. Okay, edit background at the bottom. Let's say replace. Now, I guess you can also use the link to the, like say this link here. You can copy it and put it in image URL. And now it's not on the Weebly site. It's on, it is coming from the Google site or wherever the link is, whatever this site is. But if they change anything, then your site's going to get affected. So I don't like doing it that way unless it's something I saved on one of my sites or on another type of site. Like I forgot the name of it, but there are a couple sites you can put your images on and stuff like that. And so let's see. Let's go back to Weebly. And we're going to change the image to one of these though. Oh, see now it's showing up in here. Let's just I kind of like images with things on the side so that you don't, like right here, we're going to select this. Now our thing is in the middle, our capture form or opt-in form, and the person's standing to the side so you can still see the person, So let's get out of here, save, and publish. All right, we're done publishing. And now let's see what the site looks like. And see how we have our opt-in form. And see, look, this is why I like this. It's only $9.97, and it's actually free to join first, and then you get a free trial, and then it's $9.97. But it's a solid capture form, and you would just go in here and you go to autoresponder, and then it keeps track of all of like how many times it sent mails, who opened them, who clicked on stuff, and things like that. Uh, like this one right here is when I just started at 17 opens out of 31 sends. So it keeps track of everything, and you can see like your subscribers and all that kind of stuff, how many you have. I just started using some of these, and I'm already have 34 people on this one, and total 55 people throughout my autoresponder. But you have other autoresponders too. So, but I really like this, and it seems like whenever it sends it to me, it goes straight to my inbox. So I don't see it going to my spam folder or anything like that. So anyway, this is if you can't afford things like this, and you don't have, you will have your own blog with GVO, but I'll be honest, I want something like the reason why I want to use Weebly is because I know it doesn't go down very often, or I'm not aware of it going down very often. But say your website goes down, and you just did a campaign, and too much traffic hits your website, and all of a sudden you're not getting opt-ins because too much traffic went to it or something like that. It's possible. It probably won't happen, but I just would rather use Weebly until I get you know, until I can buy like a higher end type of program that has web, capture pages and stuff like that. So anyway, this is it's pretty straightforward, and it's not too complicated to use the you just put in the source, paste it in, go in here, you type a little bit of text on top of, modify the text that's there. You can change the color of it, and then you can add some larger text above, like a header. Change your button color if you like, and it's not perfect, but for $9.97, using Weebly and GVO is a really good solution to get started building your list. And also, GVO lets you build in like say you get $9.97 and say you start making money, you can upgrade by just paying like how much is it? You can pay for like 12 subscribers. I mean, for 2,500 for only like $12 or whatever a month. Or you could go to 5,000 or something by going straight to 22. Now that's not bad, but they have also, if you were to upgrade to pure leverage, you don't need to do this. The pure leverage ads, it'll kick in, and you'll have I have like 30,000 subscribers now that I'm allowed to have, and that includes it comes with pure leverage. It doesn't, you get more options of just, you don't have the blogger. I mean, you get more than just the blogger and autoresponder and all this kind of stuff. You get higher end utilities and tools and all that kind of stuff, and also your list can grow larger, and then later on you can still upgrade more as your list grows. So anyway, this is what I recommend. It's once you get it set up and you learn how to do this, you're pretty good. With some of the other programs I've seen, you have that one page, and everyone's using that same page. Everyone. As soon as you see that page, you know what it's for. And it does work for people, but it's just harder. I think it's just harder to it gets harder and harder because more and more people are putting that same page out there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions and stuff like that, you can hit me up on Facebook, and I'll put the link below this video. And that's pretty much it. I will talk to you later. All right, bye.